here with a tutorial video on how to use the Marshall Howe website. First step, you want to notice I'm logged in here, as it says in the top right that I'm logged in. So I'm going to go ahead and log out, and that takes me to the login screen. I want to show you how to get to the login screen on the until you learn the URL. Obviously, you can scroll to the very bottom of the site, go to the footer. In the very absolute footer down here, there is a link that says admin. It says admin. You click that link, it takes you to the login screen. You can put in your username and password. I have just sent out a user login for James to your James's email address, where you can set your password, but your username's James. Anyway, when we log into the website, we can see at a glance how many visitors we've got. You can go on into this and see where the visitors went, what did they look at, but we've not got enough traffic yet to display a lot of statistics because we're only live, well, a few days. Nice to see some organic search traffic come in already. Don't know what that's about, but what did they look at? Yeah, there's just not enough data yet, but excuse me. Anyway, let's get on to what the video is really about, which is the products. So you want to go into the products, and let's just say you want to edit a product. So you can choose here in the dashboard that you want to edit the Mexicana cheese. Go to the Mexicana cheese, you hit edit. In here you can type in whatever you want. The usual formatting options are there, like bold, italic, and all the other things you're used to. If you wish, you can enter prices in here. If you don't enter a price, the price won't be displayed. If you enter a price, you can do the add to cart button, and there is one checkout called click and collect. So that does open the door to making orders this Christmas. Let me pivot over to this for a second, but yeah, just let me explain. The product short description is just a tiny short description that appears at the top. This larger description appears at the bottom. It allows for as much or as little information to be put in as possible. Product images and categories, that's just where the product is. So this one is Mexicana cheese. It isn't herbs or fruit, so it lives in deli and cheese. The image, you can click the image here, and there's 1,232 images. You can click load more and go through all those images to try and find a more appropriate image. I think I've done a pretty good job selecting the correct images. So I haven't made any changes there, so I'm just going to go on out and do view the product. You can also make these edits from the front. So let's just say you were in the vegetables and you weren't happy with the beetroot description. You can go to the product, and then at the top just press the edit button. That'll allow you to just once again change the text, enter a price, do the product short description, etc. Mostly that's what we'll be doing here, is changing product descriptions or adding a new product. So the Christmas hampers, here we go. We've got a small Christmas hamper, medium and a large. I think coming up to the season, we want to maybe get the appropriate photographs for those and enter a price. So that would be to go into the small product, small Christmas hamper, go down here and set it at $24.99 or whatever the price might be. Bear in mind, I have got catalog mode enabled, which means no prices are displayed to the front end of the users, but you can still work away in the background adding all the prices to get it right. Let me cover adding a new product then at the top. This is the last thing of the video. So we're going to go new at the top and choose product. Let me see what I'm going to type in. Vegetable soup. I'm going to go to the product image. I'm going to have a little dig around, select there's an image there for the product vegetable soup. That's great. It's going to be ready meals. Hit publish. As part of jobs like this, I always like to include, where possible, as many automation tools as I can. So I've added in a little AI tool with this button here, so you can choose a tone and then click generate description. This will go away and generate a description and also a short description. This is handy when you just want to get an inventory set up real quick. You can also choose the brands here if you wish, and hit update. So we can go view the product and see our vegetable soup now lives under the ready meals. That took very little time, and just to be a perfectionist, I'm going to go back and delete that product now, so it's removed to the trash. So that covers how to add a new product, how to edit existing products. I think that's a good start for now. If there's any further requests for tutorials, or you need to know how to do something, just let me know and I'll no problem making a tutorial video showing how to do it. Thank you very much.